My name is Priyanka. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a counselor. I used to be a marketing professional for well over a decade, but I was always very interested in psychology and basically understanding how the human mind works. And then opportunity struck, I found my path, and now I've been a therapist very joyously for 3 long years. As part of my therapeutic venture, I also do counseling, cognitive understanding, and with one of my closest friends and partners, I've started a healing and wellness company called Seven.
What is your message for Ishma for hosting this award?
Well, I think it is the most fantastic thing that Ishma is doing, because if you look around us, not only in India but all across the globe, introspection, spirituality, healing, going beyond the material is becoming more and more important to every single person in the world. And yet, people, when they start to ask questions, when they want to go to professionals for guidance, don't really know what reliable source to go to. So I think it's fantastic that Ishma is taking this first step to sort of legitimize and to validate what those of us at the forefront are trying to do for this whole space.
Okay. Spirituality being a part of knowledge where everyone plays their own role. So what is your role play?
Well, I think before you say spirituality and knowledge together, it's very important for each of us, for ourselves, to define what spirituality is. I think terms like faith and belief and spirituality have been used so often, abused so often over many generations that they've lost meaning. There was a time when faith and spirituality were considered a part of religion, but actually the two are very different. I believe that spirituality is nothing but everything and understanding of oneself, one's soul, one's spirit, and that is the knowledge that we need to spread, each of us, and therefore those of us who choose to make that our path, make that our profession, make that our life, are basically trying to maybe switch on a small light bulb for the people who are seeking assistance and for people who want to move further within themselves, who believe that it's all about energy, who believe that it's all about the spirit, the soul that lies within and without all of us.
Okay. And how many lives have you touched and transformed with your experience in your field?
Well, I have very consciously chosen to be and remain a therapist, because I think there is nothing more joyful and more satisfying for me as a person than to see that spark of light go on in someone that is working with me to find themselves again. While there are a lot of therapists that I know who go on to become trainers and like to empower other people, it has been a very conscious decision to do one-on-one healing, because that is something that gives me my kick, that gives me my joy, and that's what makes it work. And in terms of how many lives I've touched, I suppose as you train to understand psychology, to understand how people's mind works, you start to change first. You start to understand your wounds, you start to understand your own defense mechanisms, and when you start to change, when you start to increase your energy vibrations, the first people you start to touch are your family members, your closest friends, people that you work with. Those lives get touched and transformed to begin with. After that, it's all the clients, all the patients, all the many people who come to you hoping that you will be able to show them the same path of growth that you have found for yourself.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Priyanka Bahkru, Talwar, and you're watching India View.